Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this morning with Lucy and Fred, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is your dog's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give any correction, and the only correction that we give here at school is a little tug and release on the training collar. Lucy's going to be coming home with her very own training collar, and you're going to be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session. Now, she is sitting very nicely at Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that we're going to be demonstrating for you is the heel. The command is Lucy heel, and this is nothing more than proper leash walking. Her job at this point is to stay even with Fred's left leg, not forging ahead or lagging behind or tripping him, but walking along nicely like a lady, and each time that he stops his feet, you can see that she is sitting automatically without being told to wait for her next command. And Fred, if you want to just move a little bit closer. There you go, perfect. And the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the sit-stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command, just the word stay. The long sit-stay when you're practicing at home is for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes, and you can practice this right in your living room. It helps to develop her self-control and maturity. When Fred returns back to her, he will walk all the way around her as an additional distraction, returning right back to heel position, and at that point the dogs all expect to get another command. So everything starts and stops at that heel position. And if you return back to her shoulders, you have to tell her what you want her to do next. Perfect. Fred leaves her in another sit-stay. And you're going to be using these sit-stays at your stairways, at the doors. Now she got distracted, so Fred's going to heel her right back out of that, bring her right back around. And I forget, because of her size, that she's as young as she is. So we are definitely developing self-control and maturity. Now this time, instead of returning back to her, Fred's going to demonstrate the come on command. The command is Lucy come, and she should come in like a lady and sit in front of you, not jump all over you. And then she goes back to heel and back sitting, and then they go back to heeling. So all of our commands are designed so that the puppy is paying attention, exhibiting self-control and focus and attention span. Is able to hold a sit-stay. And you can see her looking around for something to be distracted by. So she still does need some work in that area. This time Fred's going to call her. Very nice recall and nice automatic sit. And then she goes back to heeling. The heeling exercises are very important for you because you're outdoors kind of people and you like to go for walks with your dogs. So this is going to save whoever gets Lucy from having their arm ripped out of their socket. Now, this is the next exercise we're going to demonstrate is the down from a heel position. So with her seated at your left, you use your left open palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word command to down and then stay. Now your long down stay is a little bit longer than your sit stay because it's a more comfortable command for them to hold. And I would recommend that you start out about 2 minutes and work all the way up to 5. And she needs this kind of mental stimulation and work. So you're going to work her. Use your video and work her. When Fred returns back to her again, he walks all the way around her as an additional distraction, returning all the way back to heel, and then he tells her to heel out of that command. And we'll be demonstrating that again for you. It's one of our chillier January days today. Not that Lucy minds, so we're bundled up like snowmen, but Lucy's fine. Okay, this is your down, stay. And you're going to want to make her hold it, and you're going to remember practicing this right in your living room so you're not going to be uncomfortable or chilly. Now this time Fred's going to call her out of that. She comes right in and sits. She's really improved a lot since the last time I worked her. She's doing really well. Now the next exercise that we're going to be demonstrating for you is going to be your down from a distance. And all of these commands have their proper place in your everyday living situations. So you're going to be leaving her in a sit-stay. You're going to turn to face her with some slack in your leash. You're going to use the right hand to give the command. And she goes into a down from a distance. I've never seen her do that before. This is a new thing. And Fred returned all the way back around her, and she did not get up, so we'll call that a success. Now we have demonstrated for you all of Lucy's formal on-leash basic obedience commands, and she did a really good job of showing you her skills today. We've enjoyed having her. She's been challenging, but she's done a good job, and we will see you soon when you come to get her. Wear your sneakers and be ready to work, and we will see you then. And thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.